Hello, we are live at Bear Truth and Bushcraft. Him trying to hide. Look at that. What I really wanted to talk about, I was told earlier today I cannot do it. I'll probably get about 5 seconds into my broadcast and they would yank me down.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, if people are wanting to find something bad enough, they can find it. TJ kind of hit on a little bit of it this morning with her video about the farmers being paid not to do things. I don't know if I can say what she did or not. And that's a crying shame right there. We got Sniffer, we got B Charming, Ginger Ninja, and CJ in the house. You know what? I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Make sure everybody gets up on here. Miss Lisa Anderson, hello, lady. You know we ought to call it the Bushcraft and Bear Truth Show or something else. I cannot download your image like you did. You know, for both of us.
Oh.
But I was hoping a few more people would join us up on stage, and I tried to go back and erase that other one, and on my end, it's not saying that it's up there. It's just got this one.
I don't know. That's something you have to look at on your end.
Oh well. It is what it is. Hello, Lisa. I done said hello, I think. Look, I'm old. I forget easy. Hey, we be in trouble.
Oh no.
What up?
Here we be. How you doing, sir?
Good. I ain't scared of you, old man. I'll come up here. I know who else you invited. They're all scared of you.
Did you get your
I
nap
don't
in?
know now. It's got to the point I'm not showing my face no more. I know that ain't it.
It's that fly swatter.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move it.
Did you get your nap in there, Trust?
Oh, yeah. And even got to spend 30 minutes online with my nephew since it's his birthday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Well, with his dad passing away, I guess I got to pick up the man duties for my sister's family. So,
Well, at least there's somebody there to help out.
well, no, right now he's in Stanford going to school.
No shit.
Yeah. But I really hope he really wants to do it. I think he's doing it more for his dad, but I mean, you know how that is. You do it for somebody else instead of what you want to do. It never works out. So.
Yeah, I kind of, with my youngins, it's I wanted them to do a lot of things, but in reality, it ain't what I want. It's what they want.
Yep, that's what I told mine.
Yeah.
You choose what you want to do, and I'm proud of you either way. As long as you try, that's all I want you to do is try.
Yeah.
And they did it, and they succeeded. And I told them nobody did anything except for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I helped get the school and get it paid and all that, but that's my job as a dad. So everything else you did. So.
AJ's in chat. That means I ain't gonna have to deal with the three of y'all ganging up on my ass today.
Oh wait, let me send an invite.
Is there somebody else here? Or are you going to pick on yourself?
No. I pick on myself enough as it is.
When you said the three of you, I was like,
Well, there's
there's only
Trust,
two.
there's AJ, and there is oh hell, I can't think of
You.
his. Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
other one.
you heard him. You heard it. Yeah. Mhm.
Look, quit messing me up, old man.
Hey, old men don't. You know, you're on the wrong team. You're on the really old men team.
Well, at
AJ,
least-
that wouldn't be fun if you stayed silent.
well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do a repeat of what I already said.
All right, let me mute myself.
No. You all time messing people up. Uh what I wanted to report on again is like I said, I was told I can't do it because YouTube would take me down the first 5 seconds. Probably take my channel completely down. And again, if y'all want to know what really going on, get your noses out of the games and start looking up a bunch of stuff, especially over the pond there. I'm going to say it like that. But you got to remember what is going on over there. It's only a matter of time before it gets here. You've got the sea country. They are locking up I don't know if I can say that or not. What the hell? They locking up everybody in their own homes. If they catch them outside, they beat the shit out of them. And like I said, go look everything up and you'll see what I'm saying.
Hey, behave.
Do you have anything to throw in there, Trust?
Cats are being ornery. I'll have to go get on them.
Eh?
I said, have you got anything to throw in on that?
Yeah, every time I look up, that's what I see. My little Memmy. I look up, look at your two boxes, the two B's up there, BBs, and I'm pretty sure tells me everything.
Here we go. It don't take him long for him to start cutting, does it?
Well, but I did hear that Fu Manchu was getting ready to do a oil/gas type flight with the UN. I don't know how true it is, but they're going to start affecting the countries that are buying from anybody else. So they're putting their foot in the game.
Well, I've said it once, and I think every creator has done said it time or two. We got the smarts here in our country to pull ourselves out of the hole, get back on track, and to be number one again. Yeah, I said again. The bad thing of that is our government is trying so damn hard to keep us in the dirt, to keep us from succeeding.
Well,
It's those above the government that's doing it. The government people are just pawns, doing what the others say. I think there's a group that's ahead of most of the big governments. If they want to do something, they just have a meeting have it done.
Yeah, I'll call them the elders
Yeah.
since we can't use that other word. But hey, I'm proud of Texas. We're still leading the country in production of solar power, or not solar power, wind power.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't it wind
Yeah,
power?
yeah, it's wind power.
Yeah,
They
but
take the freaking federal restraints off us. You'd be seeing us pump so much freaking oil.
Oh yeah.
now
Yeah.
I can understand y'all being number one in wind power. Y'all full of hot air anyway.
No, that all that air is coming from California.
Is that what that is?
Yep, and we're just catching it.
Oh, so y'all putting their hot air to use.
Yep.
That's about the only damn thing California's good for.
And like I always say, no cow patties were hurt on the production of our wind power.
Yeah, that's what with the thing that they were talking about, charging a tax for the cow farts and whatnot.
Yeah.
If them farts were so powerful, why do we not have machines hooked up to those collecting that stuff?
Yeah. When you hook up the thing for the milk, you hook up the other one and collect the gas.
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, heroic preppers in chat. Hello, sir. Oh, but
I don't know. Silicon Valley used to be the leader in chips, and since they freaking failed, I think we should just
Oh, they're
tax the
way
crap out
behind
of
the world.
Yeah. I think we need to tax the crap out of them.
The only United States company that is even close to Taiwan is Nvidia.
Yeah.
is who?
Nvidia.
That one I've not heard of.
Oh, it's a major one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Even oh, well that's kind of the same company because they bought them. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And if Fu Manchu takes over the tea country, guess what? No more chips.
yep, that's
Well,
what they want. They want that because that's billions of dollars.
Yeah.
well, I will say this right here. Fertilizer, as y'all know, has done gone skyrocket. I mean, Lord God, I never thought it would be that much as it is now. For people out there who is got a garden or planning on growing something, it's going to be time you get your hands dirty. Find you a cow farmer or a chicken farmer and see if you can't get some of their waste. Put on your garden, put them in your.
No, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Nope.
Why not?
Because you can't just put that on your garden. You'll burn it up. It has to set for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Process for the feces.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
So I reckon my shit's full of shit, huh?
Yeah, I know people that have like greenhouses, and they'll bring that stuff in at the winter time and keep stirring
Right.
it. It'll heat the greenhouse.
Yeah. It's like you do a hot compost in wintertime in the greenhouse. That'll keep the greenhouse warm.
Yeah.
Also.
Well, folks, y'all heard it here. Bushcraft said it. So y'all do what he says and disregard what I said.
Now, rabbit poop's a different story. You can toss that right in right away. It doesn't burn. Hence, that's why I'm getting rabbits.
Yeah.
Free fertilizer.
Everybody should be doing gardens. And if you have an old garden and you're going to start it again, make sure you add stuff to the old soil because there's a breakout on a lot of bad algae in gardens. And people are just growing in the same stuff. You don't want that in your food.
An old garden or one you're just digging up, always put lime in there.
You know, because that algae turns to like a very dangerous mold that'll affect your plants, and then when you digest them, good luck. You may need that cabbage on your bun. Digest them, good luck.
All right. Let me check. Good. I'm up
Yeah,
and going on that.
Herlock, just be careful with that pallet garden because you need to know what kind of stuff they have on that pallet.
Yeah, there can be chemicals that's spilt on there, and
Yep.
you'll be eating it.
Well, now, I forgot which show it was on, but y'all was talking about chicken disease and bird flu. Now, quite a few years ago, when Daddy was still raising chickens, it become kind of like a unwritten law or whatever you want to call it, that no stranger was allowed in someone else's chicken house.
Mhm.
And even if yourself had to go in the chicken house, you had to wear boots. You had to take them off at the door and put them on at the door to keep from tracking diseases in with your chickens.
Yep.
And I know that came out, oh God, between 20 and 30 years ago. And it come out that the chickens was, like I said, they was catching diseases back in. That's when they come out with it. And at the time, I thought it was a dumb idea, but now I can't see why they stopped it.
They haven't. It's just because that's part of the only reason I know that is because I just did the video on it. What you're supposed to do to protect your
Yeah.
They even say, because they want you to have a room before you go into the chicken coop. That way you take off your outside boots and you put your new boots on. It's only inside there.
Right.
And
But
they tell you, like if somebody's coming to your property, they have to wash their tires before they get on your property.
yeah, I remember that. And you could not wear the same suit from one chicken house to another. You had to change each time you go into a separate house.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think the houses that my daddy was raising, it helped. I think the smallest one was like 10,000 chickens up to 50,000, like that. And he had 5 separate houses.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me, why do you have to change shoes? It's because when you're walking from your house to your chicken coop or whatever you want to call it, if there's bird droppings on the ground from a bird, you step on it, and then you go into your chicken coop and you track that poop in there, then you just spread disease all around.
Yeah.
That's why if you have chickens, do not have bird feeders in your yard, front or back or whatever, because you track the freaking flying birds to the bird feeders. Eventually, they'll find the chicken house and spread whatever they got.
Oh, yeah. And don't think a bird won't get into a chicken house. They will to help eat their food and everything.
If that's a good thing, if you even if you live in the city and whatnot, and you have animals inside, it's best not to have bird feeders. I mean, you can't control all birds from not going in your yard, but if you have bird feeders and you go out to mow the grass and you step in that and you bring it into your house, you could give your pets a bug of some sort.
Yep. So I know the birds I got in my trees around my house, once I cut the yard, they're down there. I'm not even done with the yard, and they're already going there looking for the bugs and stuff to
Yeah.
eat them. So I don't need no bird feeder. All I need is my lawnmower. And that's why I got no chickens. I got too many trees and too many nested birds.
Yeah, I'm just reading something right quick.
I got something that I found. I came across this video where because we were talking about hot dogs and stuff, what was in them not too long ago. Well, if you go to the store and buy a pack of hot dogs, don't even not cooked or anything. Any brand you want, you slice a very thin slice on it and put it under the telescope. There's worms in there and all kinds of goody stuff.
Yep.
Bushcraft, I dislike you at times.
But if you cook them,
You still
kills a lot of that off. But you sit there and think about that when you're eating them dead worms and little crawly things and larvae and all
that's
that
just
stuff.
added protein. The part is putting that hamburger meat stuff, trying to call it a chili dog. That's not chili if it ain't got beans. And so I'm saying it right off the bat.
Well, y'all be surprised what's in Fig Newton bars.
Hey, you better back up.
Oh yeah, that McDonald's. Oh,
I have not seen that one.
Sorry, Lee. I don't know. Does she eat the hash browns?
Yeah, sometimes she'll get the hash browns.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably won't say nothing about them then.
Well, go ahead. You know, ronters of hot dogs and everything.
Yeah, they did took a little piece of that off, and they were running all over the place.
My God.
It was that's after it was thawed out though, so I'm not sure what happened in between that time, but when they showed it, it was like a battlegrounds going on with the little creepy crawlers.
Well, Lee Lazarick says she's okay. Go ahead. You know how she is when it comes to chicken McNuggets and so forth.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's already seen the videos on chicken nuggets from.
Oh yeah, some of those things don't get out of your system, Lee.
Oh yeah.
TH2, keep it up. I'm gonna ghost your tail.
Did you ever see the video of somebody taking a tapeworm out, and they kept on going?
I saw that one.
Yeah, they said it was probably from a fast food place because that's all they ate from. They didn't.
How long was that damn worm when it was over?
It was a long one.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, that's why you got to eat jalapenos. That kills everything. If your acids don't kill, the jalapenos will kill. Animals and amoebas don't like the spices of jalapenos, just like some people. And their bodies don't like it.
Yeah, I got me 6 of them growing real good. They're already probably close to 2 foot now.
Well, I just talked to my best friend right before I got on here, and he is growing, I think, 2 or 3 different type of peppers in his greenhouse. Carolina ghost peppers, the jalapeno, and it was the round pumpkin looking one. I can't never remember the name of that one.
Habanero.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says they are all coming up great. So
Yeah, I need to up pot mine. They're just in a little cup, but as soon as I do, they're going to go whoof. I already got a little cucumber on one of my cucumbers plants.
Mm-hmm.
I clipped it off, but
okay.
and that's a good tip for people who are putting stuff in the ground. You might be happy because you just put it in the ground and it's it's got flowers on it and stuff. The first flowers you want to pull the first flowers off.
Yeah, pinch them.
Okay.
So
That way your plant gets healthy and stronger.
yeah.
See, I'm wanting to grow some cayennes this year.
Yeah, I did last year and I got a whole ton of them.
Yeah.
Too many actually. I just wanted enough to fill up a couple things for cayenne pepper.
Yeah. He done some sauerkraut, homemade sauerkraut. He said that's some of the best stuff that he's eaten in a long time.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
Vineyard Chicks does shows you step by step how to do sauerkraut, what they use to hold
lettuce down.
yeah the
Cabbage.
cabbage.
Well, like I said, I got payday coming up here in a couple of days. There's some things I've got to buy, in order. I've got to get me some more Mylar bags and some oxygen absorbers. That's off the top. And I've got a Walmart bag about 3/4 full of seeds right now.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
go.
it's
Don't
a
worry.
cucumber.
Don't worry,
It's
Beatrice. I
inside.
got him.
So.
I got you covered.
Well, I ain't gonna order but two. I'm thinking about 300 cc's and 500 cc's. 500 for the half gallon and gallons, and the rest of them for the quarts. So, but what I want to type that you order, I mean, you get them, they come 5 to a pack. So if you open that one pack, the rest of them won't go bad.
You ever see how those work? What
I'm
actually makes
on-
it what makes it suck up oxygen out of a bag or something?
no,
It's a piece of rusted metal. when because rust when metal rust it absorbs oxygen.
That makes sense. So it could rust more.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was really interesting. I thought
Now,
there'd be some kind of chemicals in there and stuff, and it's like, oh wow, that's it.
Now, I saw a while back ago where somebody took some oxygen absorber and wrapped it up in a cotton ball, rubbed it between two pieces of wood, and made a fire like that off of the oxygen absorber.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got matches.
It seems like a waste of oxygen absorber to me.
Hello, Miss Rose Young.
Yeah, they do get hot, but I don't know if I would want to.
Well, I mean, that's how they start a fire.
Yeah,
I don't know if it works. I've never tried it.
Thank you, Ginger Ninja. But I'm gonna say, you know how they say women need to change makeup out and all that because of expiration dates.
Right.
If you do any of that with any of your aerosol sprays, ladies, and they're like the mini bottles or the small bottles, don't throw those away. Just don't use them for your health care, should we say, but still save them, because if you get a match and you hit that freaking aerosol can, you got a fire. You ain't freaking waiting 20 minutes to try to get the wood going. You're gonna have a good, nice little fire real quick. And no, I'm not talking about the big giant Aquanet freaking hairspray cans. I'm talking you ladies know what I'm talking about, the little cans. The emergency supplies you carry in your purse to make that purse 50 pounds when you're going out somewhere.
Plus,
And I predict
it hurts in the eyes.
Yeah. And I predict when SHTF hits, fanny packs are going to be a thing again.
You know, I highly agree with you on that. See?
Yeah. Well, that's a man fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the ones you wear, Red Truth. You got one on your left, one on your right.
Got all my goodies in it.
Ginger Ninja, I think they changed the chemical in silly string. I don't think it catches on fire anymore.
And you know how in the movies they show how to make a torch real quick, get it like a t-shirt or whatever, just wrap it on a freaking piece of stick.
Yeah. Burns for hours.
Yeah. Here's the catch. A lot of people don't realize you got to tie the inner windings of that to the stick before you wrap that cloth around it. And then you got to soak it in something that's flammable. And it's not going to last for hours, but it'll last long enough if you got to freaking go through a dark cave and you're walking fast. But
now, I know
you know what? Very true.
I know cattails make a pretty good torch if you soak them in kerosene too.
Yeah.
No, that's why I say my old motor oil might be old, but it'll still burn in the right conditions. So
you remember when the states used to come down dirt roads and spread oil on them?
Yeah.
Keep the dust down.
Yeah.
They spray water now.
Yeah, hell. In the damn summer, 15 minutes after they leave, it's dusty again.
Yeah. If they get down to the other end by the time they come back and they blow dust all over the place.
Yeah.
And one thing to buy, if you're going to have any projects, I think you might need concrete. Buy it now before the prices start.
Oh, yeah.
Doubling. Right now, concrete's been holding steady, but there is a shortage coming, and it's going to go up.
Or you can email me, and I can send you some damn good shit.
I'm going to let you know, those 80 pounders feel like 150 pounds when you're lifting more than 3. So you may want to get the 50 pounders instead of those 80 pounders. I don't even think Heroic Prepper would be freaking lifting those 80 pounders after the first 3 he lifts up. You'd be like, oh, screw this. I'm getting the 50s.
Yeah.
I used to be a bricklayer, so when you first start when you first start a job at that, it sucks.
Yeah.
Unless you've been there for a few years and the next poor sap gets up there, it sucks.
Yeah, when you have a gopher, it helps when you have gophers.
Up.
Yeah.
I was a brickmaker's helper for about a year. I had to keep up with 3 of them. They worked my ass off. You know, because you got to clean up. You got to make sure each brick mason has brick. And on top of that, you got to make sure their pans are full of mortar. When one runs out or get close, then you get your tail jumped.
Yeah, and you got to brush the bricks too.
Yeah. I mean, a brick mason is no easy work, and a brick mason's helper, they work the shit out of you for minimum wage.
Yeah, I thought the block layer is going to be a pain in the butt. Uh, they'll put down probably 10 bricks for every one block.
Yeah.
I made a big mistake there because I had a choice of going to either or because they're it was the same job, but brick layers were in the front and block layers were in the back. I said, "Well, hell, I'll stick with the bricks. They're light." Oh,
Well, now, used to, at the end of the day, it'd take me a couple of hours after everybody else done knocked off. I'd make sure by the start of the next morning that each bricklayer had enough brick. And I would come in about 30, 45 minutes early the next morning and start making my mortar. So that way, when they jumped up on the scaffolding and everything, hey, they ready to go. And it was, I ain't gonna say it was easy, but it wasn't as hard doing it like it as it would have been. And when they get 5 scaffolds high, your ass in trouble.
yeah. The other guy was on the other side. I was watching them. They'd bring up the wheelbarrow, and he would grab the mud with his big old flat shovel, and he would sling it up
Mm-hmm.
to the guys above him, and they would catch it in a big plop, and he could do that 3 or 4 times on their board. And I'm running up and down carrying this stuff, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
It makes you step back and start regrouping after a little bit.
Yep. You get two guys doing the job, and it's a lot easier.
Well,
Yeah.
Bird Truth, I think that woman comment you made this morning pissed
Which
off
one?
the ladies. Because none of them have shown up. Oh, I'm not going to freaking say it.
One comment for ladies.
Yep.
I have said so many. I'm sitting here trying to remember. Oh,
AJ,
well.
yeah. Well, I know TJ was going to be in an appointment, so I knew she probably
Yeah.
would be there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what time y'all stopped backstage. I left just a little bit after you did, Bear Truth. So
I left it a little after 1.
yeah,
They're probably still over there talking.
Dad or Crazy's passed out, and I don't know what Lake Fur's doing.
She probably passed out on the couch.
Yeah. She's watching this going, ay, 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 ay.
Here,
Like
I'm just gonna drop in, see if they're still there. I'm gonna freak out.
No, what she's doing?
I'll laugh. We'll have to add it to the
Everybody's
stream.
gone.
No, she's sitting in the corner laughing at us. Is what she's doing.
Yeah, Crazy.
There's Shift Kicker.
Yeah, Crazy's probably passed out. Those past for nap time. Oh, I got mail. The mail lady came. Oh,
I thought you went back in the dial-up days. I got mail.
Oh, yeah, AOL's still around.
Crisco candles. I've seen quite a few people make them. The only good thing about that is if you run out of grease, you can go get a canned candle.
yeah.
Where's your cat? Oh, that cat on the bunker back there raised his head up. Bushcraft, you better watch it.
That's why I shook my mail.
I got one that'll take care of them for me.
Uh-oh. I got the neighbor's cat keeps coming inside, wanting something to eat. After he eats, he takes off.
Holy Toledo.
But he's keeping the other cats away from here. I know that much.
Hey, there's something like that.
I have. You ever been in that predicament where there was something you want to talk about, then come find out right at the last minute you can't talk and you ain't got nothing else planned, and then you wing the hell out of it? That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, what kind of tomatoes you going to be growing this year, Jeff?
German Johnsons.
German Johnsons. Yeah, I think I heard you talk about them before.
Hopefully they're going to be edible.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's what I was going to get at, and I forgot it. There's a homesteaders or off-gridders, and they got because we were talking about skids, and they had got a used container, like the containers from the ships and stuff, and they had it all leveled out and everything just right and everything, and they started building a house out of it. Well, first the lady started getting really bad headaches and burning nose and stuff like that, and they kept working on the place, and they started doing the cutouts and stuff for the windows and stuff, and the guy started having issues too and started getting headaches, to find out that the container was used to dispose of waste, and they were breathing that stuff in.
Yep.
So they ended up staying out of the place for a good while and started clearing up, and they had somebody come in to see if they could get it clean. They said no, it wasn't even allowed to be sold.
I don't know if it's you, bushcraft, or if it's my computer messing up again. But if I black out, I mean, I'm sorry. The stream's going to have to run until I get back up on there. So,
did you get in a storm?
No, not at all. Now, yesterday, the second time, we didn't have no storm or nothing like that, and it went out. I think it was on what was it, Crazy Irish?
Yep.
I believe it was. That was the second go round, the same day.
Yeah, you were freezing up.
So yeah. And like I said, I don't know what's going on with it. Looks like I'm going to have to pay my son. What's that?
It's time to upgrade from an Apple I to an Apple II there.
This computer I'm on right now is not even 8 months old.
Well, it's a Chromebook.
Yes, a piece of shit.
Well, they're good for some things, but a lot of things like if you stay on it too long, you have to restart it because the memory gets all used up, and you have to refresh the memory. I've got one too. If I'm on it too long, then it slows way down. Its little CPU can't keep up.
I got my old one in the closet in there. What I'm gonna have to do is take it to my son's house and let him erase everything on it and get it back up going again. But is
that the one where you slide the little bead over?
It still has a floppy disk on it.
Oh, damn. It's about 8 years old.
Oh yeah, you're better with the Chromebook.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Damn.
And let me see. Well, my computer doesn't count because I've got a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my CPU is 2.3 process. That's what I'm using for everything that I'm running at the same time.
Yeah.
And well, I've got 32 gigs of RAM, so it's way overboard basically.
Damn. I got to figure out how to go in there and erase some of this memory.
You can't erase memory.
No.
It
You just got to restart the system. It
Yeah,
clears
you have
the
to
memory.
reformat and
Damn.
it cleans everything out.
Yeah.
Is that what you was going through earlier?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was talking
Oh
about when
no,
you
I was just
restart your Chromebook.
rebooting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had an update, so. And then on top of the update, I got another update on my video card to update or restart again after that one.
I really
Yeah,
want to know. Okay.
my video card alone is cost like $1,600.
Good God.
Yep.
It's a gaming machine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Believe me, I
Well,
wish the gaming ones were cheaper.
my my case for my computer is 150 pounds.
No.
Ginger.
Hey, I just want to know, Bertrude, how was it going to school with Betty White?
Hey, that's pretty good. You know, I thought I was a class clown. No, I wasn't nowhere close to her.
Well,
Yeah, that's something everybody should be paying attention to their dates when they go shopping too.
yep.
Definitely.
Compare them week to week when you go. Even your meats and stuff.
Yep. 'Cause I've gone shopping, and not to buy any canned food because I think I'm pretty good with the vegetables and the cans and stuff. But I
Yeah.
do check the dates I have, and then I turn around and go look what's there, and I'm like, really? I mean, I got stuff that's like 2025, and the stuff they got on the shelf is like March 2023. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate to be freaking prepping freaking vegetables right now.
And that's the thing that surprises me because because I've worked at the meat canner and it was for chicken.
Yeah.
When it goes through, they stamp it for 6 years
Mm.
from the day they stamp it, from the day they seal it. It gets stamped and it's for 6 years after that date.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go in the store now, you would think we would be getting new stock that's been coming in, but
Nope.
it's not. It's still some of the old stuff.
Yeah.
And you wonder, are they actually making this, or what are they doing with all this?
Yeah.
And I do know that a lot of the places, the chicken places, Tyson and whatever not, it's all China, but I'm wondering if they're sending it over there instead of selling it here.
Yeah.
Because
They're
we're
getting the
still
fresh stuff.
getting
We're getting the old stuff.
2022, 2023
Yeah.
on the expiration dates.
Yeah. They got a package in cans waiting, and as soon as they get a shipment of fresh chicken, They stamp the cans and then load that up and send it to us.
Ha ha, TH2.
So have you noticed when you look at the soup in cans, the small cans are all flip tops. The medium cans are the same. The only ones are the real large ones, if you can find them at a decent price, that are completely sealed without a flip top.
Yeah.
That really freaking chaps my hide.
Now, I know Dollar General and Dollar Tree, their canned soup that they sold was bigger than what you would get in a regular grocery store and a little bit cheaper
Yep.
at one time, and it was all the type you had to use with a can opener.
And I'm leery of the box milk. And I'll say why. There's some, not all, there are some that you get, and if you open up completely instead of just doing the little hole to pour it out, you look inside, there's mold in some of them.
Yeah, you gotta kind of see if there's airspace in them.
Yep.
If there's air, then that's where the mold will be.
Yep. So just be careful with the box. I'm not saying don't get the box one. I mean, the box was pretty good and convenient, but I'd open it up because if you're pouring the moldy freaking milk in your thing, you probably don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't just milk. It's some of the well-known name brand drinks.
Yeah, the juices and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, juice has been that way for a while.
Yep.
But I mean, if my grandyoungins, if I'm at their house and they want one, I'll pour it in a glass for them. And if I see lumps coming out of it, they don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what almost destroyed Juicy Juice. And that's why they went to the freaking plastic clear bottles so you can see in it.
Yeah.
They have that problem with those boxes. And powdered milk, believe me, if you need milk, you're going to want powdered milk. You might not like the taste, but if you're using it for cooking or baking, you're not going to taste it once it's mixed. So,
plus,
there
powdered milk
is
is good for making bread too.
Yep.
Now there is a powdered milk. TJ showed a while back ago. You can get it in the Hispanic side. It's in the yellow can.
Yep.
And I tried it. It tastes just like regular warm milk. It don't taste like I'm gonna say our milk, our powdered milk. It's got a whole different taste to it. It tastes much better.
Yep.
Yep, and the purple one is good for in place of baby formula.
Okay. But I know the yellow one's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like,
I believe that's got sugar in it. The purple doesn't have the sugar or the wee or the whey or whatever it's called. That's bad.
Yeah.
okay.
Some of these companies have been around for forever and a day, and they've been freaking taking care of the lower class in Mexico. That's how they're able to survive all these years. So
Yeah.
sometimes you got to look at what the other cultures are doing, especially middle class and below in their countries, and try to get the stuff they're using.
Well, it's going to come down to it. I do believe here in the future, you ain't going to have a choice. You may go out and you may buy top dollar canned food or meats and stuff like that. But like I said, when it comes down to it, you're going to be lucky to get a piece of meat or a can of anything to eat to go in your stomach. So go ahead and start converting over now. A little bit by little bit, it'll help you out. Even though you don't like it, it'll put something in your stomach.
Yeah. And for those that can't have cows in the yards, look into a goat, a milk producing goat.
Yeah, that's good for baby formula too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but if you need milk, there you go.
Chef Kicker, you have a good evening, lady.
Yep. Sleep well, Chef Kicker.
Yeah, I gotta get going here too.
Yeah.
It's
That's
almost
about that
4 o'clock.
time. It's an hour. Yep.
Well, I'll go ahead and cut it at 4 because I kind of figured this was going to be a short stream anyway.
Yeah.
Started.
So, Bertrand, before you cut it out, just so you know, because I don't think you've ever had a goat. You milk a goat like you do a cow from the side. Never sneak up behind it, try to straddle it, and then try to milk it. You will get hit somewhere. But the cows and the horses will hit you at too if you come up behind them.
Just because I've not milked the goat don't mean I don't know how.
I'm just covering it. I'm trying to make sure that there's no loophole there. I know you can't move as fast, and I'd hate to see you go down.
Oh damn. That was a good one. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I got a kick out of watching it. I don't know if it's they didn't record the part of this or what, but you never go out and you put the bucket under there and you start going to town. There's a process you got to do before that.
Yep.
You have to clean said area.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen videos where they stick the bucket under there and just go to town. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You got to clean it, sometimes moisturize it. And
Yeah.
you got to definitely moisturize your hands.
Well, you put that stuff on afterwards.
Yeah.
There's I don't even know what it's called, but it's made just for that.
Yeah. It's like this. It's almost similar to the stuff if you're breastfeeding. The ladies would know.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but it's similar, but it's for animals. And no, you cannot get one of those manual hand pumps they use for the baby breast milk and try to put it on a cow or a goat. That will not work. It's not the same form.
Jeff, keep your mouth shut.
And hey, bushcraft, are you gonna be there tomorrow at noon?
Yeah.
How about you, Beartooth? You gonna be at Crazies at noon? Maybe win a prize?
Now, when is this?
Tomorrow at noon, your time.
Moo cream.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah. Hey, go in there, you might win a prize. You never know what it is.
Shit.
Hell, I don't even know what it is, and I freaking talk to her every day.
So what is that?
Tomorrow.
How you pronounce that? Nudo, Nido. That's the milk I was talking about.
Oh, well, I'm trying to see where it's at. See the spelling.
Rose Young.
Nope, I gotta go up. Where's my glasses? Yeah,
I want to try.
Or Nido. Yeah.
I want to try them drops for old people that wears reading glasses. It's supposed to fix your eyes to where you can see up close again.
Glasses?
For the people who wears glasses, what you do is you put a drop in each eye. I think it's twice a day, and it's supposed to eliminate your glasses altogether to where you can read fine print again. Is that it?
Yep.
How's it? Evidently, it ain't working because you still wearing glasses.
No, I'm wearing it when I have to do the real small reading. And since you had me look at Rose Young's, I put it on there. But I haven't been wearing my glasses most of the time. I just pop the drops in there, and I've only used it for like 4 days. But it
No,
stops if your eyes are really dry, it really helps with that too.
now, if it don't work by the second time, it ain't worth a shit.
Well, you got to look at it. You got to take 2 drops.
It probably takes a
Morning
while
and in the afternoon,
to
so.
adjust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-4 days, and I really don't use the glasses too much now, which is nice. But the real small wording, or when I'm searching something, I still wear them.
Sounds like some nanobot technology.
Yeah.
I have seriously thought about this shit. Getting one eye done like that with the what do you call it? With the contacts.
Yeah.
Go in there, and that way I can see on maps where I need to go or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Well, you need a little bit more than that. It's just
yeah, I
not
know.
contact. There's actually a chip.
Drilling.
So, Bear Truth, I got a question for you. Since talk about eyeballs, when's the last time you had your eyes checked?
It's been a damn good while.
Well,
4
And
years.
when I say that, at least 4 or 5 years.
yeah, because they recommend to get it once every 2 years. I get mine checked every year. And the reason I do that is because if they need to change the prescription, that I get another set of glasses. So, like they say, 1 is none, 2 is 1. Now I'm
Well,
up to 6 pairs of glasses. So
I
I'll
look
say,
at it like I'm kind of like this. If I have to change the prescription on my glasses, I go to the dollar store and I check out the ones I can read through.
yeah. But the only reason I'm saying that is that everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody has cataracts in their eyes because they failed to wear sunglasses or glasses out in the sun one time or another. And the
Yeah.
sun creates cataracts. And that's one of the reasons why you want to get it checked, because they could tell you the level where your cataracts are. If you need to have them removed, you want to do that before an SHTF or the price goes up.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, not only that, they can check to see if you have had a stroke because you may not know you even had one.
Yep.
You know, just by checking somebody's eye out can tell a whole lot.
Yep.
You know,
And that's only if the eye doctor you go to has all the computer technology and stuff. If they don't, then they're not going to be able to tell.
exactly.
So my kids go to the one that has the computers. I go to one that just uses everything manually. So, no, they freaking ran all these tests on me that I didn't need because they didn't
That's so they can get a better payday.
Say what?
That's so the eye doctor can get a better payday.
Oh no, I'm talking about the regular doctor. I'll go in there, tell them, yeah, I got the sore on my foot and I need to get taken care of. They send me in, they freaking check my heart, they check my arteries and everything else because I got a freaking bump on my foot.
Grace Johnson, I agree. I have been told that. If you're diabetic, once a year, you get your eyes checked.
Now, I do it either way, so
yeah.
I mean, never hurts because one thing you can lose your voice and you can still survive. You don't want to lose your hearing, and you definitely don't want to lose your eyesight because those are the two you're going to really depend on a lot on.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
And that's why I got hearing aids that I don't wear all the time. It's for my tendinitis, or whatever you call it for the hearing, the ringing in the ears. And it actually works. But so I'm actually able to sleep more. Been able to sleep 4 or 5 hours a night. Put those suckers in, have them on, and I don't hear the ringing. My phone drains. And I hate it when somebody calls me at 2:00 in the freaking morning.
Hell, that wouldn't happen but once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I know. I winged it from the beginning, and I mainly let y'all been doing all the talking and everything, which
get out, out.
Okay.
Check us out.
All right.
Beat you to it.
Tuesday will be up on Bushcraft's channel at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock his time. And until then, I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Out.
Oh, hell.